What is up besides the ceiling, everyone? I am MusicalArtist25, and I really should be asleep right now, but you know what? Screw it! So, since you guys liked my last reaction video, I mean, not my last reaction video, even though you guys did like that one. I'm talking about the one where I reacted to 10 funny moments from Supernatural that involved Castiel. I decided, you know what? I'll do another list. I'll react to another list. This time, hang on. This time, I'm going to be reacting to 10 supernatural characters we want back from the dead, because, since most of you don't even know this, Supernatural, is a series that contains resurrection. Now, it's not random willy-nilly, I mean, not really, but, a lot of supernatural characters come back to life, and, well, they don't really stay dead forever. But enough of that. Let's just get into this. I've already seen this video, but I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't remember every single character that's on this list. I know what number 1 is, but I'm not going to tell you, because we're going to watch it, and we're going to see. Alright, so, enough chit-chat, let's get into this.
What makes the Winchesters so special? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 supernatural characters we want back from the dead. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
I think some of these characters have already been brought back once or twice.
We'll be looking at the characters from the TV show Supernatural that we'd like to see come back from the dead. Since resurrection is actually fairly common on the show, at least for its heroes, we want to see these other characters get the same opportunity for a revival. Number 10, Adam Milligan.
Ah, yes.
Although the Winchester's half-brother has already been brought back once, we'd still like to see him return a second time.
Everyone just tosses Adam under the bus.
He chance to interact with his siblings before the Archangel Michael took over his body, but we'd still love to see his relationship with them explored in further detail. However, if Adam does return, it's far more likely that it will be as a villain, since Sam and Dean have basically left him to rot in hell for the last 10 years. Oops.
You may not believe it, but Dad was trying to protect you, keeping you from all this.
Yeah, well, I guess the monster that ate me didn't get that memo.
Number 9, Benny Lafitte.
Oh man, I loved Benny.
You can't trust nobody.
Another character who has already gotten a second lease at life, Benny Lafitte is a vampire with a conscience, who Dean became allied with while they were both in purgatory.
I got something.
Man.
Yeah, what's that? Way out.
Benny's struggles to return to life on Earth, and his relatable personality, offered a different take on a vampire character.
Right,
and his unusual friendship with Dean was a definite highlight of Season 8.
His goodbye was really, really sad.
Only humans can pass through.
Although Benny ultimately returned to Purgatory to help the Winchesters out, and because he felt more at home there, we still hold out hope that this vamp could return one day.
Right.
Number 8.
I've seen that a lot of... Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I am up in the living room now because I need to listen for my sister. What I was trying to say was, most characters that I've seen that are back from the dead or whatever else, they've often reminisced about how they feel kind of out of their element, or like they don't fit. And that's what Benny was basically reminiscing about before Dean kind of killed him. But he only killed him so he could return to Purgatory and help Sam.
Lynn and Joe Harvell.
See you on the other side.
These two,
Probably sooner than later.
their death was so sad.
Mother-daughter duo. Ellen and Joe Harvell are hunters who ran a bar called the Roadhouse. The pair also often acted as allies, and pseudo-mother and little sister figures for Sam and Dean. Both
Yeah, even though Dean and Joe kind of had a little crush thing.
Wounded.
No. Somebody's got to let him in. Like you said, you're not moving.
So sad. Tears of ugliness.
Ellen and Joe were terrific, complex characters, and a much beloved part of the early years of Supernatural.
They were.
I will always love you.
We'd relish the chance to see them return to the hunt, though getting to see them alive in an alternate reality was almost enough.
You smell like a bar, you know that?
Right.
Not exactly.
Because in the alternate reality, she married Bobby.
Yeah, I've been hunting with Joe. What's your excuse?
Number 7, Gabriel.
Tell me one thing.
Right.
Why didn't the stake kill you?
The Archangel.
I am the trickster.
At first presenting himself as a mischievous trickster, Gabriel was an archangel who turned his back on his responsibilities in heaven to enjoy himself on earth. Unlike
Gabriel
his
is the name of an
brothers,
actual
Gabriel learned to
archangel, by the
appreciate
way.
humanity, which ultimately led him to siding with the Winchesters against Lucifer, a decision that ultimately cost him his life.
Amateur hocus pocus. And don't forget, you learned all your tricks from me, little brother.
Far more lewd and snarky than most angels, Gabriel's hilarious sense of humor and good heart endeared him to fans, and we join them in the hope that he managed to trick his way out of dying somehow.
Actually, he did. It was revealed in season 12 that Lucifer actually did kill just a duplicate of him, and he did survive. Unfortunately, in season 12, he was permanently killed off by, I can't remember if it was Lucifer or the alternate Michael. Alternate Michael is much, much worse than regular Michael. He is so much more sadistic and gross.
The end is still nigh. Michael and Lucifer are gonna dance the lambada. But not tonight.
At first I didn't like Gabriel, but he grew
Number
on me.
6, Kevin Tran.
Kevin.
A teenage honor student and a prophet of the Lord, Kevin Tran brought a much-needed dose of reality back to the lives of Sam and Dean.
Oh,
How
I
did you
miss
find
him.
that? Because I'm Kevin frickin' Solo.
Kevin's naivete, intelligence, and sarcastic one-liners made him a fan-favorite character, and it was sad to see him murdered by an angel.
Sam was possessed by an angel called Gadriel.
While Sam and Dean may not have treated their real little brother very well, Kevin filled the role quite nicely, and we pray to Chuck that the big guy will send him back. Still, the fact that we've recently gotten a version of Kevin from an alternate universe should tide us over till then.
Oh, this video must have been made before the episode release where Gabriel actually did die. This must have been made during the time that season 12 was still airing, because season 14 is the most recent season. But season 15 is coming out in 2 months.
Kevin Tran.
Have we met?
We had one of you in our world. The other you is Dad.
Number 5, Crowley.
Boys.
Oh, one of my favorite characters. Oh my gosh.
Sorry I'm late.
A demon and the former king of hell, Crowley is a frequent frenemy of the Winchesters.
Yeah,
both
he's an
helping
ass.
and working against
But
them
he's
at various
funny.
points during the series.
You two are lucky you have your looks.
As flippant as he is devious, Crowley is among the funniest and most complex characters on Supernatural, with a
He
detailed
is.
backstory and compelling motivations. Ultimately, he sacrificed himself to trap Lucifer in a desolate alternate world, proving he was made better by his interactions with the boys.
Bye, boys.
Oh, this moment destroyed me, because I loved Crowley. I still do.
We would have put him higher, but given his long run on the show and his relatively recent death, we felt our next entries deserved resurrection more.
This isn't Wall Street, this is hell. We have a little something called integrity.
Yeah,
Number 4.
I mean, demons are evil, disgusting, and vile, but a few of them actually do seem to have standards. Crowley seems to be one of them. He does have some standards. And yes, he was a full-on villain in one of the seasons, but for the rest of his appearances, until his death, he was mostly just anti-hero. And, well, sometimes he has a little bit of relatableness to him. I mean, don't get me wrong, demons are still evil, but some of them actually have a few relatable standards.
Death.
I'm old, Dean.
I actually like this guy a little bit.
So I invite you to contemplate how insignificant I find you.
Not even Death himself is safe from dying on Supernatural.
Right.
The Grim Reaper and one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, Death was one of the most powerful beings in the show's universe.
His
being
intro
comparable
was
to
cool.
God, and also one of the few people that the Winchesters ever respected or feared.
What I find truly fascinating, Dean, that's good, is that you and I both know
I love how
that
he
I've
actually
been
eats
burned by your
food.
Winchesters before, yet you still call.
Death brought a tremendous gravitas to every scene he was in. even when he was advising or belittling Dean or enjoying junk food. And his few appearances were always a highlight.
Forgive me.
This was back when Dean was still infected or, like, corrupted by the mark of Cain.
Although Dean seemingly killed him with his own scythe, we hope that death is not the end for Death. After all, he does last forever.
She's right. Nothing lasts forever. Well, I do.
Number 3, John Winchester.
I
Right.
want you to know that I am so proud of you.
Sam and Dean's father, John Winchester, raised his boys to hunt monsters and save people.
Why didn't you come in, Dad?
That was after their mom's death.
You had to make sure you weren't followed by anyone or anything.
Although he only appeared sparingly early on in the show,
Right.
and died in the second season to save Dean's life,
That
his
was so
effect on the
sad.
story and its protagonist has been tremendous, and he's frequently referenced throughout Supernatural.
I
Yeah.
want you to watch
That was
out.
something that really made me sad because
John's unorthodox
he
relationship
died
with his
so
boys
early,
affects them
where
to
before
this
we even
day,
got a
and
chance to
seeing
get to
them be
know
able
the
to
real
reconnect with
him.
after everything they've been through would no doubt be a legendarily epic encounter.
You two are all I've got.
For I know that his soul exists in heaven with
And I guess we
Mary's.
are stronger as a family.
Number 2, Charlie Bradbury.
Oh, I love Charlie
A
Bradbury.
hacker and eventual hunter, Charlie Bradbury was a friend and ally of the Winchesters. Thoroughly adorkable with plenty of nerd cred, Charlie always bounced off of Sam and Dean in a very sisterly sort of way.
She also likes girls.
You and me both, sister.
She was among the most relentlessly and instantly likable characters on the show, which made her incredibly brutal death all the more heartbreaking.
Charlie,
Yeah, Dean went on a sadistic rampage for the people that killed her after this.
Charlie is a fan favorite among fan favorites, so seeing her get a resurrection would make all of us feel like we're walking on sunshine.
I remember this. This was a fantastic
Before we
introduction.
get to our top pick,
That was a fantastic introduction to her character because it showed just how positive and upbeat she was and just how dorky she was. I do that too, though. Oh man, I miss Charlie.
here are a few honorable mentions.
You had me at kill you, Crowley.
Oh, I didn't like her at first either, but she kind of
old
grew
as
on me
rule,
too.
Bobby. Old as rule.
Yeah.
Number 1, Bobby Singer.
You guys know.
A veteran hunter and a friend of John Winchester's, Bobby acted as a father figure to Sam and Dean, as well as being one of their closest allies, who
He
was
is
always willing to
smart.
help them out of a jam, hook them up with a job, or provide any information they needed.
Monsters lately.
Yeah, Bobby is smart. He is a
This grumpy
great
guy
hunter.
kept the brothers grounded and loved them so much that he had a hard time letting go, even after he died.
Just
Yeah,
thanks.
he stuck around as a vengeful spirit for a while, which was kind of funny to see.
Bobby may not have been the father Sam and Dean needed, but he was the one they deserved. We'd have to be idiots not to want Bobby back.
Here's to running into you guys on the other side.
Right.
Only not too soon. All right.
Bobby is my third
You agree
favorite
with our
character
picks?
in
Check out these
Supernatural.
other
My
great
first
clips
is
from
Cass.
MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
Oh man, it's so great to revisit characters that, yeah, that have died. I mean, yeah, I would love to see Charlie and Bobby get brought back. I mean, I know Bobby, his soul is in heaven, so that's good. I don't know where Charlie's soul is, but we can only assume that it's in heaven. But yeah, Charlie, I wish that Charlie had appeared more, because she appeared scattered throughout the series, but she was definitely a fan favorite among fan favorites. She was definitely one of the best characters. So, it would be great to see her brought back to life. As for Death, well, there is actually a new Death in the Supernatural series, but you'd have to watch the show yourself to figure out how that works and who it is. But, yeah, I would love to see more of these other characters. Poor Adam Milligan, too. Everyone always just forgets about Adam Milligan. He just tossed under the bus. But I've been talking for enough time right now, so thank you guys for watching. Please remember to drop a like and subscribe, and leave a suggestion of what you want me to react to next. I'm always open for suggestions. Of course, I will do my usual reactions to things like Glitch Tale and other sequential things, but peace out, my 25ers, until the next time.